Before starting this video, let me tell you that if you want to make money and if you want to make a lot of money, I have a Skillshare link to my affiliate marketing masterclass for this new year, 2019. So if you want to check that out, you can click the link in the description and you will have 2 months for free on Skillshare if you use my link, only my link, right? So make money, go to my affiliate marketing class, and everything will be great. So let's start with the video because this is a very interesting video. Well, another topic that I wanted to talk about, and I've been wanting to talk about this for quite a while, and that's why I'm uploading right now. It's the electoral college. All right, right now in modern times, yeah, it's almost popular to mock or to take a dump on the electoral college. Right, a lot of people are in dislike of the electoral college because in their mind it's unfair, and in some ways it is. But to be honest, what other system isn't unfair? In every system there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. And you could make the argument about why the electoral college isn't as fair as just counting the popular vote and taking that as the result. I come from a country that has that system of electing the guy that was more popular, and we had pretty shitty politicians elected by the people. And this not only happens in my own country, but it happens in a plethora of countries. Sometimes the majority of the people are stupid. Let's just keep it simple and real. The majority of the country might be stupid, right? And the founding fathers were scared that that could happen. Stupid people could elect the wrong leader, right? That, and they don't want to live in majority rule, as whatever that means. What the electoral college does is gives more representation to the people that live in rural areas, right? So, the majority of people live in urban areas, right? In metropolitan areas, the majority. So why should the politicians care about the people who live in rural areas, right? Why should they care about them? They're going to win if they appeal to the cities, whatever the problems the city has. Let's just do that. Let's just appeal to those kind of people and, forgive the other guys. That'd be unfair. And the people who founded this country wanted to be a little more fair, If these people's opinions were worth a little bit more, politicians would be forced to listen to them. They're not going to alienate the other group, right? Because they're still the majority, and everything would work good. That was the original plan. And we saw the effectiveness of the electoral college. We saw that there are people with important problems and that they weren't being heard. Now let me pull out the election map right here on my computer. Okay, so here I have the website, and let me, I'll give you a screenshot on the probably one of any part of the screen, and I want you to take a look at the map, all right, and see why Donald Trump, the Republican candidate, won. All right, we're gonna check on that. Okay, good. So here I have the map. I pulled it out. And let's see why Donald Trump won. Because he appealed to the people of Wisconsin, to the people of Michigan, to people in Ohio, to people in Iowa, to people in Florida, people in North Carolina. He appealed to those key states, and that's why he won. Even though the majority of the people wanted Hillary Clinton, which basically said, I'm going to continue what Obama did. I'm going to continue with all of his policies that, might work for some people, people maybe urban people in California. But for the people in Wisconsin, for the people in Michigan, for the people in Pennsylvania, those policies were hurting those states. They were hurting the people in those states. Obama's policies were taking jobs out of the state of Michigan, jobs out of the state of Wisconsin. They were hurting the poor people in Pennsylvania, working class Americans in Ohio. They said, if we elect this woman, she's going to hurt us, right? And if Hillary Clinton was gotten elected, people in Michigan, people in Wisconsin, people in Pennsylvania would have continued to suffer, right? If someone, let's say a progressive, could appeal to these guys, which I think they could, and it's a big concern of mine, these voters would go to the Democrats again. But in 2016, Trump won because he appealed to these people that were suffering tremendous amounts of pain because of Obama and his policies. That was literally draining these states out of resources, out of people, out of money. And that's why Trump got elected in these states. On a state like Michigan, with a city like Detroit, Trump got elected on a state like Michigan. Pennsylvania, right behind New York and New Jersey, two very liberal states and very influential states. With a state with the city of Philadelphia, Trump won in this state. Florida, a very purple state, won by Obama twice. Trump won in Florida. So that's why the Electoral College works. So we don't ignore the people in Michigan. So we don't ignore the people in Wisconsin. That we don't ignore the people in Pennsylvania. And that doesn't mean that we're going to ignore Californians and people who live in Los Angeles. But it's to give a little bit more representation to the people who aren't being correctly represented. And because the United States is such a big country with so many different people that have indeed so many different issues, the Electoral College gives them that little hope of being correctly represented. And that's what matters. I'll see you later.